Alongside is it TJ Majors, Dale Jr. spotter, as they try to work this out. We're going to get the restart with 4 laps to go. On the point, Ryan Newman trying to score the first win for what is Stewart-Haas Racing. Dale Jr. trying to win 4 in a row for Rick Hendrick with 4 different drivers. Kurt Busch trying to get back to victory lane.
Not sure what Tony Stewart just did.
Tony's
car, Mike.
Tony's not going. Something's wrong with his car.
Yeah.
He's off the pace.
Not getting up to speed at all.
No. And you see what Dale Jr. was talking about. He's laying the wood he's laying a bumper to that 39 car, trying to get him away from the rest of the pack. But tell you what, that 31 and that 6 and maybe that 20 car, I think they may have a little something for that front 203.
No real big runs yet. No real big runs. You're clear.
3 laps to go when they come back. Newman trying to hold the bottom.
And look at our buddy Carl Edwards, who hung around at the back all day. And here he is. He's in the 8th position, right here in the back of this lead pack, in pretty darn good shape. Coming to 3 to go.
3 to go.
8-car breakaway at the front. Still a lot of action behind them, but likely one of these 8.
Larry, this is what you come to Talladega for. You come to Talladega for these unpredictable, wild, crazy finishes.
Stewart just came by, and he's on 7 cylinders.
That's a shame. He had a good shot. He could have helped his teammate, because I think he's going to need it.
Now Ryan keeps allowing, Junior keeps peeking the nose out to the inside, but there's no room there to make a move.
No, and I'm not sure why Ryan is kind of leaving that bottom, just that little bit of an opening. He's going to get a fender underneath of him and shove him right up out of the way if he's not careful.
And I need to know about your runs. I need to know if they got runs. 10-4, he's trying to get back there to the 31, but the 31 doesn't.
Junior wants his spotter to be a commentator and tell him everything that's happening behind him. And then he'll decide where to go and when.
Well, he's got 2 laps to decide.
I tell you, it's working like he wanted it to, though, because here they come. Look at the 99 and
Brad Keselowski.
And once again, there's that 2-car draft. And
they
look at the run. They get off turn 2.
That's 10 miles an hour faster than the cars in front of them.
They'll be coming to the white flag this time.
It's going to get interesting because Junior cannot sit there and run second. This is his best shot at winning he's had in a while. He's not going to run second in this race, I can tell you.
And is Edwards going to get to the front, or are they going to stall out before they get to Junior?
They got that run, baby.
And what's interesting, that's a Hendrick car running second. That's a Hendrick-related car leading the race. And that's a Hendrick-related car pushing Carl Edwards white flag this time.
Yeah, Carl Edwards from the back all day to the lead with 1 to go.
3 Chevys and 1 Ford. And it doesn't matter now. Your friends are where you find them. And from hanging out back, Carl Edwards.
I'll tell you, I don't know if they can catch him. What we've seen today, 2 cars get that big a lit run on them. I don't know that the 39 and the 88 can catch them.
They're in the draft of Edwards and Keselowski.
He's all over you here, just you and him.
Carl Edwards restarted 8th.
If that 09 can stay hooked to the back of that 99, it's going to be hard to get him. It's going to be close right here at the line.
Can Keselowski try to win it?
I don't know. I don't think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up.
He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going? Oh, no. He turns him.
No.
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No.
Edwards will not make it to the flag.
Oh,
Brad Keselowski won this race.
Unbelievable.
Carl Edwards' car destroyed. And Junior's protege, Keselowski, the winner, and Carl Edwards is moving around and ready to climb out.
Larry, look at that. The carburetor's gone off.
It's completely gone.
Carl did what he wanted to do. He stayed at the back all day long. He played it smart. Had this race possibly won. Not now. Not sure where Carl's going. Maybe he thinks if he runs across the start-finish line, it'll count.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
He's like you know how he is. He's an athlete, a marathon runner. I want to finish the race.
And he did, to a standing ovation from the crowd. Shades of Ricky Bobby.
Don't you know, Larry, that James Finch is fit to be tied right now?
Finch owns this car. He bought it from Rick Hendrick and leased the engine, a whole Hendrick package.
Let's take a look, Mike. Carl Edwards, he opened it up just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this is a hard lick right into the fence. I mean, that car, that looked like Bobby Allison did here in 1987.
The catch fence did its job,
Thank
and
goodness.
the car did its job.
Thank goodness we have the new, stronger, much stronger, safer catch fences.
And Newman took a hard hit from Edwards as well. Look at just a car with the room left on the bottom.
What happened here is the 09 looked to the outside. Carl went up a little bit to block him, and 09 went right back to the bottom and clipped him.
You know, the move looked a lot like the one that Brian Vickers put on Jimmy Johnson when Vickers won.
Wow.
But what a hit.
Wow. That is 1987 all over again. Oh, my gosh. And did you see that? I believe it was Biffle that almost T-boned the 99. But watch. The 09's going to look to the outside where he already has. Carl went up to block him a little bit. Now he's going to come down to try to block him again. And you get one shot at it, but you don't get two. Watch this.
What a lick.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
You know, and looking very carefully at the catch fencing that held, and I did not see any debris go into the grandstand. And that certainly is
unbelievable.
It's very gratifying to see. Well,
I knew it was going to be wild. I didn't know it was going to be this wild.
Right here, the 3 back from him.
This is from Carl's onboard
Looking
camera.
inside, 09.
But Darrell, I want to ask you.
And from Dale Jr.
Oof. But Darrell, I want to ask you on air, because I did not see Brad Keselowski do anything wrong there.
No, it was a blocking move on Carl. The 09 looked to the outside. Carl went up to block that move, and when Carl came down, the 09 was there.
Another first-time winner at Talladega. Here's the cool-down lap. Dale Jr. and Brad Keselowski kind of getting together. Junior with a big fist pump, and whoa, Keselowski.
Brad Keselowski didn't see him up there.
Now everybody's going to say that Kyle Busch spun the winner out after the race, but I beg to pardon with you.
Every driver dreams of his first Sprint Cup win, but when that win comes at a venue as significant as Talladega, it is something special. Brad Keselowski, as you pulled into victory lane, I saw your hands were shaking. Can you believe you just won a Sprint Cup race, and you did so at the biggest track of all?
Wow, pinch me, I don't know, am I awake?
I'm gonna pinch you.
How about this team? God, how about that? All them fans out there, man, thanks for coming. This is the best show on earth. I gotta apologize to Carl for wrecking him, but man, the rule is you can't go below the yellow line, and he blocked, and I wasn't going below it. So I don't want to wreck a guy, but you're forced in that situation. So, but there's nothing else I could do. We had a lot of fun tonight. Yeah, it was that fun. I hope the fans did too, because this is NASCAR racing, and this is cool.
Can you take us through that last lap and the moment you knew you just won a race as you crossed that start-finish line?
Well, I kind of felt bad because I was watching Carl in my mirror wreck hard, and I hope he's okay. I feel bad about that, but man, that's the rule. He knows the rule as well as anyone else, and he put himself in that spot, and I don't want to wreck a guy, but he put himself there. So hope he's okay, and sorry for that, but what a great Chevrolet. How about that Chevy? Man, does this thing have some smoke. Man, I can't believe it. I appreciate it.
His best finish coming into this race in the Sprint Cup Series, 19th. He is now a Sprint Cup winner. Matt?
When the dust settled, Dale Earnhardt Jr. came home second. You had the perfect seat to watch your protege score his first win. Walk us through what you saw from your seat.
Well, I had to deal with the 39 Ryan to break away from the pack and kind of do what we didn't do yesterday in a nationwide race. And we had it going, and I thought there's no way, you know, we were staying tied together, and there's no way nobody can catch us. And they were smart enough to move up, which the higher lane had been easier and faster and winding the car out better all day. They were smart enough to run in the middle, and here they come. And I couldn't believe Brad was pushing that 99. I would have guessed anybody else, but he did an awesome job. I couldn't see what happened on the front straightaway. I was behind the 39, and I was asked Tony Jr. to tell him what to do because I can't see what they're doing up there if I reckon. And he said, stay, they're spinning up the track, stay on the bottom. And it was a pretty hard hit that Ryan had, but I had a blast. The National Guard Amp Energy Chevrolet was running good all day long. It run up front, and I love these fans here. Enjoy watching a race like that, and it got a little boring sometimes in the middle, but man, it's just a long one. We all just trying to stay around to the end. I can't thank my team enough, and I'm so proud of Brad. He did a great job. His family's got to be extremely happy. James Finch, as a car owner, that's just amazing, man. He's an awesome dude.
Can you imagine the party that will be taking place tonight in Panama City, Mike?
Oh, boy. I'm telling you.
It will never be the same.
Well, Dale Jr. came within one position of being Rick Hendrick's 4th straight winner. Brad Keselowski, in only his 5th Sprint Cup start, becomes Talladega's 10th first-time winner. And yes, Carl Edwards makes it to the finish line.
Run, Carl, run.
Welcome to the Lipitor post-race show. We're live in Talladega where 25-year-old Brad Keselowski with a dramatic victory. Carl Edwards is standing by with our Dick Bergman live. Dick?
And most important is that Carl Edwards is okay. We are going to replay the crash. Please walk us through what happened.
Yeah, first of all, I got to tell my wife and my mom I'm fine. Brad he's pushing, he's doing everything he can. I saw him go high, went high, he goes low right here. Didn't realize he had got that far, so I went low to block a little bit, and he was already there. So I turned around backwards. At this point, I'm thinking, boy, I wish this was made out of the liquid gel material. And then I'm very fortunate we hit the wall in a way that it didn't crush my roll cage down on my neck, because that would have been a lot worse. So NASCAR just puts us in this box. Brad did a great job. Congrats to him on the win, but they put us in this box, and we'll race like this until we kill somebody, and then they'll change it. But I'm just glad nobody got hurt today. Glad the car didn't go up in the fans and, in the grandstands and hurt somebody. And, most of all, I just got to thank Claret and all my guys. That was the smartest race I could run, and I guess we ended up 23rd or something. But, yeah, Brad did his job. We're just racing hard, and lucky nobody got hurt.
So no issues at all with Brad's job?
No, that's what Brad's supposed to do. He's assuming I know he's inside. It was so quick I didn't know he was inside. So, we saw what happened to Regan Smith. You can't go down below the yellow line or you lose the race. So, he's winning, and I was doing everything I could to keep him from winning. But, man, just glad I'm all right. And this is, I didn't know if it mattered if I went across the finish line, but I just wanted to finish the race.
How hard a hit was that?
It's pretty hard. It's just a little bit scary because I saw the ground, and then I hit the wall with, I couldn't tell exactly which part of the car I hit the wall with, and I was real worried I hit the roll cage. Had to wait a minute, make sure that that there wasn't something, stuck in me somewhere or something. That's a little nerve-wracking to hit the wall with something other than the side of the race car. So it's the first time I flipped in a race car.
Ever?
Yeah, that's it. So we got that out of the way.
Well, he made it in dramatic style for sure. We are so glad you're okay.
Thanks very much, Dick. Well, we're used to Carl Edwards doing the flip. That's usually the back flip when he celebrates. And that, first of all, how decent and professional of Carl, the way he responded. They're obviously shaken up and upset. But you heard Brad earlier apologize to Carl and say, hey, yellow line, I played within the rules. I had to play hard.
Well, this is what racing is all about. You can take it either way. If you're a Carl Edwards fan, you're probably thinking, well, he got dumped by Keselowski, but the truth of the matter is, a year ago, and when we were here, when Tony Stewart blocked Regan Smith, Regan went below the yellow line. It cost him dearly, almost like the same thing it cost Carl. This is what happens, and this is how close everything is, and how everybody wants it. You can see the damage that was done to the retaining fence. Great job right now by the folks here at Talladega and NASCAR having it built like it is. Otherwise, it could have been a lot worse. That's crazier than any stunt plane ride I've ever took.
And Carl Edwards did mention he hopes some of the fans are okay. We know there's some injuries down there. They're working on it, and we certainly hope for the best for those fans in that area. As we check the final results of Brad Keselowski's dramatic win, let's get some final thoughts from Larry, Darrell, and Mike.
Well, they're going to replay this one for a long time, Chris, because Keselowski was 10th with 4 laps to go, 8th with 2 to go, 3rd with 1 to go, and he wins it.
Yeah, it's just, I knew it was going to be wild. I knew it was going to be crazy. I thought that restart would bust him up a little bit, and maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it'd be maybe it'll have a little sanity to it. No sanity today, Larry. This is like Days of Thunder, baby.
Especially
upside down on
10
fire.
laps to go. But
Whoa.
you know, you just think about it. Brad Keselowski driving for that race team, James Finch, Mark Reno. They missed the Daytona 500. They did not even qualify. This is the first year that this team is running the full schedule. They had to go to the rear of the field, changing engines yesterday after qualifying, and here they go to victory lane. So, in other words, make that number instead of 7, it's now 8 guys that have their first win and only win so far at Talladega.
Oh, I think that's what makes Talladega so cool, though, is guys come here and never won anywhere else. They know they got a chance here because they've seen history.
10 first-time winners in all here. A couple went on to win more races. Marcus Ambrose up in the top 5. Scott Speed, and I think they were both outside the top 10 with 3 to go.
They really were. This is just it's an amazing finish. I knew it would be. It's just crazy.
In a lot of cars, a lot of teams back that got good finishes that been flirting with falling outside the top 35, like Joey Logano, like Scott Speed outside the top 35. They needed good runs, and Talladega's a place you can get it.
I'm glad we got 5 days off till Richmond.
I don't know. I got a headache.
A wild one, a great one. Congratulations to Brad Keselowski. Chris?
And the only rookie who's won, Davey Allison, of course, the Alabama native. But Brad Keselowski, he's only led 1 lap so far in his Cup career, and that's the lap we just saw. He'll be celebrating for a while. We have more post-race reaction here from Talladega in a moment.